Hey y'all, long time no see. I'm Lauren Taylor and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, which you probably are, welcome. So today I'm gonna be recreating my look I did to go see Megan Thee Stallion over last weekend. To start off, I'm gonna prime my face. This is the e.l.f. primer. This is their poreless face primer. This is my second time using this primer and it feels nice. It has like a eucalyptus type smell to it. I don't know if there's eucalyptus in this product. There's tea tree in this, so it's probably the tea tree that I'm smelling. I'm gonna set my primer with my Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder in the shade medium deep 30. Take the butt of my sponge and put most of it around my nose because that's where most of the oil comes from. If you watch Jackie Aina, which you probably do, she powders after she primes her face to keep the oil at bay. And I tried this for the first time to go see Megan, and it actually worked. So I will be doing this from now on when I'm going out wearing makeup somewhere, because my makeup really didn't move that night. It was only out for, I would say, maybe 5-6 hours. So that's not really that long, but my face wasn't oily, my makeup stayed in place, so I don't know if it was the primer or the powder, but either way my makeup didn't move. And I usually do my eyebrows first, but I was actually rushing that day and forgot to do my eyebrows first, so I went ahead and did the foundation. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 420, and we're gonna just pump some on the face. And I also took some of my Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Chestnut. So yeah, me and my friends went to go see Megan. And y'all, that whole thing was so unorganized. Like, the tickets was only $25. Claflin is a predominantly black college, and it's right across the street from another predominantly black college. And they're selling Megan Thee Stallion tickets for $25. When I tell y'all it was crowded, it was crowded. Like, I've never been in anything so crazy in my life. So how they had it set up, there was like no signs nowhere to tell us which line to stand in or anything. Because there's a line for the students, and then there was a line for like general admission and everything. And the people there was not telling us anything really until this girl in line in front of us asked, is there separate lines for the students and general admission? And he's like, oh yeah, general admission's in the other line. Me and my friend Aaliyah, we're not students, or Tara's a student at Claflin. We waited in that line for maybe 30 minutes, and we probably would have stayed out in that line until we got up there, and they probably would have been like, you're on the wrong line, because nobody told us nothing. Like, I'm gonna use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange. I look egg right now. But yeah, where was I at? Okay, so we moved to the general admissions line, and it's just as long as the students line. And y'all, it was so packed. Like, the way they had the line set up, there's the outside of the building, there were like 4 doors. All 4 doors was open. There's a little like sitting area, I guess, and there's a closing with 4 more doors. They had 1 door open to let everybody in. There's literally like, I don't even know how many of us there was. There was just like a flood of us. So all of us are coming in through all 4 doors at first, trying to push through to go to this 1 door at the very end at the hall. And they expected us to get in a single file line. And like, I don't know who this man was. I guess he was like security or whatever. He's yelling at everybody, "Here's a single file line." And we're like, "Sir, do you not see like all of us? Like, it's y'all fault this whole thing is jumbled in the first place." This is my Milani concealer in the shade 165 Deep Tan. But yeah, this one guy, I don't know if he was faking or not, but he like passed out in line because there was just so many people. Like, we literally could not move in that line. And people was steady pushing us to get in the front of the line. I'm like, we are literally stuffed in this little waiting room, waiting for these people to open the door. And the glass is see-through. Like, they just looking at us laughing. Like, y'all, this is not funny. Okay, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera just to get them out the way. So me and Aaliyah finally get inside the gym where they were having the performance. And you know, it's cool or whatever. We're standing on like the basketball court or whatever. And you know, we're waiting for, you know, Megan to come out, of course. And I swear, they tried so hard to get the crowd hype, but they was playing like the wackest songs. Like, I felt like they was trying so hard to get the crowd hype, but we just was not having it. Like, we wanted Megan. We was here for Megan. We demanded Megan, and they was not giving it to us. Like, once we got inside the gym, it felt like we waited like an hour and a half, 2 hours for Megan to even come out. And I'm just like, okay, I got cute, put on these cute little heels. They was barely even heels, but my feet was starting to hurt. I'm like, all right, now I'm not really having as much fun as I wanted to. And I'm already not a social person. It took a lot for me to get out the house. And my social meter was slowly dwindling down. And once that meter runs out, then I'm not much fun to be around. I'm already not that much fun to be around. But once that meter is gone, you might as well just send me home, because boy. So we're about an hour into them playing these random songs, and people are steadily trying to push their way up to the front or whatever. And they did this like 3 times maybe before Megan came out. They would cut the music off and tell everybody to back up. Nobody moved. And I'm just like, y'all, like, we literally standing back to chest to back. Like, we are, this is how close everybody was standing. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, everybody wanted to be in the front row, and I'm just, at that point I was kind of over it. But you know, I came to see Megan, and both y'all want to see Megan, so I'm gonna see Megan. So, because ideally I was gonna just go stand in the bleachers, because it would have been a lot easier to just stand in the bleachers and watch her, you know, from there. And then Megan finally comes out, and everybody runs, pushes themselves to the front, and I'm like, I literally could not breathe. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, if you're standing in the back, what makes you think trying to push your way to the front is gonna make you get closer to the front? You're gonna just push everybody else closer to each other. Like, I was so annoyed. And this is like the first concert I've been to, and it was not that great of an experience. So she did about 3 or 4 songs before my friend Aaliyah decided, well, okay, backtrack. People don't know how to act. I'm slowly getting separated from my friends because people was just like pushing their way through everybody. And people really just don't have no consideration for other people. So my friend Tara, you know, she's shorter. She's like 5 feet or something. And Aaliyah's shorter than me too. She's probably like 5'5". I don't know. And the crowd like pushes them off their feet. And like they about to get swept away in the crowd, and I'm just like, okay, now this is getting kind of dangerous. So they both decide to just go stand in the bleachers, because by that time it's not fun no more. People are probably gonna get hurt eventually because people are steady trying to push their way to the front. Especially when she asked for some twerkers to come up on the stage. Like, if you're in the back, you're not gonna get picked, sis. Like, that's just it. Stay in the back, except you're in the back. That's it. And me and my friends, we wasn't really like that far from Megan. I would say it was probably like 5 rows behind, so we had a pretty good view. So yeah, we decided to go spend the remaining of her concert in the bleachers. My friend Aaliyah done lost her shoe, and I'm just like, this, like, it was entirely too much. Like, I feel like there's like 100 people on the court, and half the court, the back end of the court was empty. Everybody literally pushed their way into the front. Like, and I just never been in anything like that. Like, that situation was just so crazy to me. Like, you know, I adore Megan Thee Stallion too, but all that really was not worth it. So we get to the bleachers, and you know, we jamming out. We having a better time in the bleachers than we did like up close to her, because at least then we could move around. Because when we was on the court, I could even like lift my arms above like my shoulders. Like, we was literally so packedly tight. I don't know what Claflin could have did to make that experience better, but boy, that surely was not it. And I get that Megan's not like this super mega star or whatever, but the girl is trending right now. And the first thing you should not do is sell tickets for $25 for a trending black artist. And she's going to basically 2 predominantly black colleges. Like, that was your first mistake, because then everybody and your mama gonna try to show up. If they're gonna do this again some other time, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to go through all this again if Claflin has something else, because I feel like Claflin's probably the closest black college to me. I'm just saying, that whole experience could have just been so much better if things were planned out better. They probably didn't think that many people was going to show up, honestly. I honestly didn't think that many people was going to show up, because Megan's not like super, you know, she's not like, you know, like Nicki Minaj or anything. But the girl is definitely trending, especially in the black community. So, I don't know. I'm gonna just need these places to plan accordingly next time, because that definitely was not it. All in all, it was nice to see Megan up close. The girl is just as fine in person as she is online. And people call Megan like big. She's definitely not big. Like, me myself, I'm 5'8", and people think I'm tall. I don't think I'm super tall, like, honestly. And Megan's 5'10", but she was the shortest person on the stage. Like, I was looking, and she's really not as, like, tall, like, as people make her seem. So I don't really know what all that's about. But yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was just, I mean, we have fun for the most part. And before we even got to the concert, I lost my phone. I had the 6S, yes, I had the 6S. I know it's time for me to upgrade anyway. But me and that phone been through a lot. Like, we had an emotional connection, me and that phone. And for me to just lose it in that way was just so tragic. Like, the thing was literally in my hand. Like, I remember it being in my hand. But I also had, like, bags and stuff in my hands too, like my clothes and everything. And it's so crazy because I don't even remember the thing falling out of my hand. Like, none of us heard it fall or anything. I just happened to go back into her apartment, or whatever you want to call it. She doesn't live on campus. They have like these little apartments or whatever. So we get back there and I'm looking like, where is my phone? Like, I'm just thinking it's misplaced, like on her bed, because we pretty much just threw our stuff everywhere. So I'm like, forget it. I'm not about to, trip over it. I can just use some videos off of y'all phone or whatever to post. So we get back after the concert. I'm looking for my phone thoroughly, and it's literally nowhere to be found. And it's just so depressing. Like, I literally had this phone since like freshman year of high school, and it never let me down. I mean, it was getting old. The battery really didn't hold a charge. It'll probably stay charged for a good 2 hours tops. But, that was my phone, like that was my home skillet. And that was gone. And I didn't even get to say goodbye. Like, it was just really unexpected. So I went ahead and bought me the XR, like when I got back home or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a cute phone or whatever, but this is not my phone, So now I gotta, I gotta get to know this phone. I gotta, put everything on here. And my old phone was not backed up. I just happened to, before we left, back up all of my, I backed up all of my, what am I trying to say? I backed up all of my pictures to my laptop before we left, so I guess that was a little bit of foreshadow, because I just did it just to do it, And I was also logged into iTunes on my computer, so all my songs are on there. That's really the main two things that I needed off my phone. Messages, I don't really need those. Apps, I had too many apps anyway, so that wasn't really that big of a blow to me. So losing my phone really wasn't that big of a deal. It was just the fact that it happened before the Megan concert, and I wasn't able to catch any footage for myself. But I was able to be a little bit more in the moment at the concert, you know. I wasn't relying on my phone, or I wasn't on my phone the whole time. So I was actually able to, you know, enjoy and be a part of the concert instead of being consumed in my phone. So I guess losing my phone wasn't such a terrible thing. At least that's how I'm trying to look at it. But now it's like, dang, I owe $800 on this phone now. But you know, the phone's cute, whatever. I got the yellow XR. Yellow is my favorite color. So whatever. It's cool, I guess. It's Gucci. Life goes on. So yeah. That's pretty much it for my Megan story. She did a good job performing. Like, sis came out and did her thing with her legendary knees. You know, did her thing. Everybody was trying, you know. The twerkers on stage wasn't really doing that great of a job, but you know, they tried. I'm gonna take this forest green. I guess I'll name out the products I'm using since my, you know, little story time is over with. I just wanted to tell y'all how my Megan the concert charade went. Going into my Juvia's Place Zula palette and taking that sparkly green on my finger. I did green because I initially was going to wear my green army skirt, but it was just, it was cold outside and I was really trying to get sick, so I was like, forget it, and I just threw some jeans on. Wet n Wild Mega Glow and Precious Petals on a pencil brush. Okay, so the lashes are on, and at the concert, I totally forgot about my lips. Like, I went out the house bare lipped, and I was so upset with myself. So I had to use some of my friend's lip gloss, but you know, I was trying to go all out for this. So for today's video, we're not doing no clear gloss. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna spruce up these lips a little bit. I'm gonna take my Revlon Color Stay Lip Liner in the shade Chocolate. And my Milani lipstick in the shade I Am Smart. It's kind of a lot for this eye look, but I'm kind of living for it. I'm gonna go back in with my Revlon lip liner. I'm gonna take this ABH liquid lip in the shade Toffee. Okay, we're gonna leave it like this. this is pretty much the face I did to go see a Megan Thee Stallion. If you like this look, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Why not? Because you're already here. And yeah, see you on the next one.